Hey everybody, Chad from Nature Box Pet Emporium coming to you from behind our fish systems. So, I have but 2 items left to do, and then this whole thing is done. Thank goodness. I love me a project more than the next guy. However, as you can see behind me, it's been quite tedious. We've gone through the steps of tapping and drilling all of these holes for the water supply. I've talked to you about the drain line, and then the last part of this is the connecting the tanks to the drain line, the gravity drain system. So in case you have missed some of it, these are the supply lines. The supply lines go to that tank over there, and then there's a pump, and it comes up and around here through valves, which I can control section 1, 2, and 3 down there. These water lines will fill the tanks full of water. Once it gets to this point, the old water will drain down, go down, down, and then around to whoop, down over there whoop, to the bar, which then goes into our floor drain. So I'm going to explain to you the final step of connecting these 2 pieces, and then I can finally be done with this here project. Hallelujah. So let's set up the camera and I'll show you what's up. All right, so here we go. Not necessarily the best angle, but because I'm in a bit of a tight spot, I'm not going to be able to show you the intricate details, of which you probably don't know, probably don't necessarily care too much. So just go ahead and show you. So I've got my roll of 1-inch flexible pipe, and it's really simple. The pipe comes in a tube, so it has a natural curve to it, which you want anywho, and all I'm doing is kind of eyeballing it. I'll put it in the bulkhead, I put a mark on the PVC, and then I put a mark on the tube where I want to cut it. So I get my razor blade. First you kind of poke a hole in it, you pierce it, which then you can put your razor blade in the middle and go down. You know, they do make a cutter for this, which would make it significantly easier, but I don't have one. I got razor blades and they work. Just be careful you don't slice your finger, because that's never a good time. And then kind of mock it up, make sure it looks good, and then I put it in the top. And then the last bulkhead, which is right here. So this is a spigot, so it's a barb to a spigot. So if this is a 1-inch fitting, but the 1 inch was small enough to fit in a 1-inch slip. So this is a thread slip bulkhead, and this spigot fits in here, or some people call it a street 90. So we'll put it onto the barb. Line it up again. Take my Sharpie, put a mark there, put a mark here. I am thrilled that that is my last one. Find the razor blade, chop it off. Don't cut your finger. And if you kind of flex it as you push the razor blade down, it goes much easier rather than trying to just power through it. And there we go. So 2 steps left. Next step, drill the holes. So I've got a hole saw. We will line up our mark, drill a hole. Yes, this makes a massive mess that I'll have to clean up after the fact. There we go. So I clean out some of the shavings. You will get some PVC that goes down into the drain. That's not really a big deal, as this is a drain, and my drain in particular is a 2-inch pipe, so it's not like it's going to clog. I'm not concerned about that at all. Okay, so then we kind of test fit this into place. And make some fine adjustments. So like I pull it out a little bit. I'm pulling the barb out just a touch. And now if I were to glue it right there, it would be good. So then I get my second one, and then I've been doing this like kind of 5 or 6 at a time. So again, we put it in the hole. This is just a friction fit. There's no glue or methods of active securing of it. It's just tube stuffed in the hole. Because this is not going to be a high pressure system. It's just going to, it's a gravity drain. Nothing fancy about it, other than the complexity of it getting set up initially. So there we go. Those are both good to go. So we take some glue, which at this point of the project, running on fumes, pun intended, as probably been high as a kite at some point with all this gluing, and use a generous amount of glue. I like the solvent type that dries very quickly, so stick it in the hole, hold it for just a few seconds, and it's done. Repeat, outside, inside, push it in, hold it for a second, and you're done. So with that, we have finished the entire gravity drain system. All 81 tanks are connected from this row and the other row. The only thing that I really need to do now is mount the top row of lights and fill it full of water. Fill it full of water, adjust the valve so they all fill kind of evenly, and see if it works. Knock on wood. I'll probably do a video when we do that, which will be a little bit later. I might tie it into this one, I might not. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.